Ready to begin. Section 1. Introduction. Why involve businesses in the job development process? Job development is all about finding the right match between a job seeker's skills, interests, and goals and an employer's needs. Successful job developers understand that making great placements requires truly knowing both the job seeker and the business. That's why engaging with employers throughout the job development process is so important. This connection can take different forms and serve various purposes, but ultimately, it benefits everyone involved. How employer engagement benefits everyone. Partnering with employers during career planning and job development has several advantages. For job seekers, it helps them explore different career paths, improve their employability skills, and focus on opportunities that match their interests. For job developers, it provides valuable insights into business operations, like the key skills employers are looking for, workplace culture, and the challenges they face. This knowledge allows job developers to better support their job seekers. For employers, it helps them see how candidates with disabilities can bring value to their teams and address their workforce needs. Section 2. Ways to engage and connect with businesses. How to build relationships with employers. There are many ways to connect with employers and learn about their businesses. Some of the most effective strategies include employment tours. Employers lead these tours for individuals or small groups, showcasing different aspects of their company or specific job roles. It's a hands-on way to see how the business operates. While on a tour, ask plenty of questions about what you see. Interact with employees as they work. Look for opportunities where the person you support could bring value to the business, such as improving processes, supporting key positions, saving money, or enhancing customer service. Job shadowing. Job shadowing lets someone observe an employee as they complete various tasks. In some cases, participants may even try smaller tasks to get a feel for the job. Resume critiques and mock interviews. Employers can review resumes and provide advice on keywords, industry-specific language, and ways to highlight skills effectively. Mock interviews give job seekers valuable practice while gaining feedback from professionals. Volunteering. Short-term, unpaid work experiences allow people to explore different types of tasks, identify their strengths, and learn what work environments they prefer. Informational interviews. Informational interviews are a useful tool for job developers. They provide insight into industries and help establish connections with businesses. These interviews are not about pitching your organization or a specific person. Instead, they're an opportunity to learn. Informational interviews are usually short, one-on-one meetings with a manager or employer. They focus on high-level discussions about the company's organization and operations and often take place in an office or conference room. Since you're requesting the meeting, be ready to lead the conversation. Research the company and the person you're meeting with and come prepared with questions to keep the conversation flowing. The goals of informational interviews are to build a positive, trusting relationship with the employer, understand how their business operates, and learn about their challenges and workforce needs. Tip: consider suggesting a tour while you talk. Walking through the workplace as you chat can make the conversation more engaging and provide a deeper understanding of the business. Volunteering, internships, and apprenticeships. Longer-term opportunities like volunteering, internships, and apprenticeships require more preparation and collaboration with employers. These experiences can Help people with developmental disabilities explore careers and build skills. Allow employers to see how people with disabilities can contribute to their workforce. Serve as a platform for job developers to demonstrate how customized positions can meet business needs while leveraging the strengths of the person. Ohio's Department of Developmental Disabilities, or DODD, views internships and apprenticeships as powerful tools for career exploration. Through career planning services, people using individual options, Level 1, or self-waivers, can receive tailored support to achieve their employment goals. Important note: volunteer opportunities and internships must follow the Department of Labor's Fair Labor Standards Act, also called FLSA. The following questions are for your review. They will not be graded. Section 3. Connecting with employers. Employment is about adding value. Employers are looking for people who can contribute value to their workforce. Hiring is a business decision, not a social issue or a charitable act. However, service providers and job developers often approach businesses by asking them to hire people with disabilities, while offering tax credits or training stipends. This type of charitable appeal, or negative marketing, can unintentionally stigmatize the candidates. People with disabilities have the potential to be valuable members of the workforce. It's essential to highlight their strengths rather than their deficits and demonstrate how hiring them can benefit the business. Tips for reaching out to employers. Avoid starting the conversation with, "I work with job seekers with disabilities. Do you have any openings?" The goal is to learn about their business, not to pitch your services or candidates right away. A great way to open the conversation could be, "I work with job seekers interested in your industry. My friend Mary Smith mentioned that you're an expert in the field and thought you might be able to help me." Make your first request simple and approachable, such as, "I'd love to learn more about your industry and what you do. Could we set up a time to talk about working in this field and the skills that are needed? A person I'm working with would be thrilled to tour your company and hear from you about what it takes to succeed in this field." When the employer or manager responds with something like, "Who are you with? And what do you do?" it's your moment to shine. Be prepared with a strong and concise elevator pitch that effectively explains who you are and what you offer. What is an elevator speech? An elevator speech is a short, engaging way to introduce yourself and what you do. It's your chance to make a connection and explain the benefits of working with you or your organization. Think of it as a quick conversation starter, not a sales pitch. Here are some tips for crafting a great elevator speech. Keep it short and sweet. It should only take about 30 to 45 seconds and quickly summarize who you are, what you do, or who you work for. Use everyday language. Avoid social service jargon, acronyms, or anything that makes you sound like you're giving a rehearsed sales pitch. Make it interesting and persuasive. Even in a short amount of time, your elevator speech should grab the listener's attention and spark their curiosity about you, your idea, or your organization. Highlight your skills or the value of your organization. Explain what you or your organization bring to the table, but keep it humble. There's no need to brag. Aim to start a conversation. A good elevator speech ends with the other person saying, "That's interesting. Tell me more." Practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Keep rehearsing until your tone and delivery are smooth and conversational, not like you're reading a script. Following up after an informational interview, tour, or job shadow. Staying in touch with employers after an initial meeting is essential for building a strong connection. Here's how you can keep the relationship warm and professional. Send a thank you note right away. Whether it's an email, a handwritten card, or even a small token gift, if they were especially helpful or generous with their time. Showing gratitude goes a long way. Stay connected on social media. Follow the company or the person you met on LinkedIn and other platforms. If something exciting happens for them, like an award or a big achievement, send a quick congratulatory email to show you're paying attention. Share resources. If you come across an article or resource that could be helpful or interesting to them, send it their way. It's a thoughtful way to stay in touch without asking for anything. Make a small follow-up request. For example, you could ask them to host a tour for a small group of people from your organization. Review a resume you've written for a job seeker and provide feedback. Arrange a mock interview or job shadowing opportunity for a job seeker who is interested in their business or industry. If your informational interview, tour, or job shadow uncovers a potential job opportunity or another way your job seeker could add value to their business, mention what you learned and propose a solution in your thank you note or email. Then request another meeting to discuss your ideas. If it's appropriate, include a formal employment proposal with your job seeker's resume and ask for a follow-up discussion about your candidate and ideas. Employment proposals. An employment proposal is a professional document that outlines how a job seeker can contribute value to an employer. Instead of focusing solely on the job seeker's qualifications, it emphasizes solutions to challenges or gaps within the business. This approach reframes the conversation around the value the job seeker brings to the organization. Key components of an employment proposal. 1. Introduction. The introduction should state the purpose of the proposal and establish its relevance. For example, thank you for the opportunity to visit your company and learn about your operations. Based on our conversation, I'd like to share an idea for addressing your needs in this specific area by introducing a candidate who could make a meaningful impact. 2. Employer's needs. Summarize the challenges or opportunities discussed with the employer. Be specific and focus on areas where the job seeker can add value. 3. Job seeker's value. Highlight the job seeker's skills, experiences, and attributes that align with the identified needs. Use concrete examples where possible to demonstrate their potential contributions. 4. Proposed role or contribution. Clearly define how the job seeker's strengths translate into tasks, projects, or responsibilities that address the employer's needs. Provide enough detail to make the role tangible, but keep it concise. 5. Support and logistics. Mention any accommodations, training, or other resources available to ensure a seamless integration of the job seeker into the team. Reassure the employer of ongoing support throughout the process. 6. Call to action. End with a clear and professional request for a follow-up conversation, such as, "I would welcome the opportunity to discuss this proposal further and explore how we can make this idea a reality." Please let me know a convenient time for us to connect. Example 1. Jesse, Inventory Management Assistant. Introduction. Thank you for allowing me to tour your warehouse and learn more about your operations. I was impressed by the efficiency of your team and the organization of your inventory system. During our discussion, you mentioned challenges with keeping inventory records updated during peak seasons. I'd like to propose a solution to help address this issue while increasing your team's productivity. Employers' needs. Your business experiences fluctuations in inventory accuracy during busy periods, leading to inefficiencies and occasional delays. Maintaining updated records and tracking stock movement is essential for streamlining operations and meeting customer expectations. Job seekers' value. I am working with Jessie Johnson, who has strong organizational skills and experience with data entry. She is detail-oriented, dependable, and proficient with inventory management software such as NetTory. Her skills are well suited to ensuring inventory records are consistently accurate, even during high demand periods. Proposed role. Ms. Johnson would serve as an inventory management assistant. In this role, she could update inventory records daily by verifying stock counts and inputting data into your system. Collaborate with the warehouse team to identify and resolve discrepancies. Help implement a streamlined process for tracking incoming and outgoing stock. Support and logistics. To ensure success, Ms. Johnson will receive on-site coaching and training support provided by my organization. Any necessary accommodations, such as assistive technology for data entry, will also be arranged at no cost to your business. Call to action. I would appreciate the opportunity to meet with you to discuss this proposal in more detail and answer any questions you may have. Please let me know a convenient time for us to connect. Example 2. Wyatt, Customer Engagement Support. Introduction. It was a pleasure meeting you during the recent career fair and learning more about your retail operations. You mentioned that during peak shopping periods, your team often struggles to provide personalized customer service while managing other responsibilities. I'd like to introduce you to a candidate who could help address this challenge. Employers' needs. Your retail store values excellent customer experiences, but faces staffing constraints during busy times, limiting opportunities for personalized engagement with shoppers. Job seekers' value. Wyatt Jackson is highly personable, has excellent communication skills, and enjoys interacting with others. He excels at providing positive customer experiences and can assist with greeting customers, answering questions, and helping them navigate the store. His presence would free up your team to focus on higher-level tasks while ensuring shoppers feel valued. Proposed role. Mr. Jackson could join your team as a customer engagement specialist, responsible for greeting customers at the entrance and providing an overview of promotions or services, assisting with locating products and offering general support during shopping, gathering customer feedback to enhance the shopping experience. Support and logistics. My organization will provide training tailored to your business needs and ongoing coaching to support Mr. Jackson in his role. Any necessary accommodations, such as schedule adjustments, will be discussed and planned collaboratively. Call to action. I'd love to set up a meeting to discuss this proposal further and explore how Mr. Jackson could support your team. Please let me know a convenient time for us to connect. The following questions are for your review. They will not be graded. Great job! You now have the tools to successfully connect with both job seekers and employers. Making effective job placements means understanding the needs of both sides. By using the engagement strategies you've learned, you can gain insight into how businesses operate, identify potential opportunities, improve employment outcomes for your job seekers. It's time to move beyond traditional approaches and find creative ways to connect, collaborate, and create opportunities. Why not start today? Schedule your first informational interview or plan a job tour. Remember, every interaction is a chance to show an employer the value your job seeker can bring and to build partnerships that benefit everyone involved. Keep making those connections, and you'll make a real difference. Final test instructions. You will need to complete this final test with a grade of 80% or better in order to receive credit. You are able to retake the test